Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings has officially launched his campaign for governor of Florida in the 2026 election, positioning himself as a seasoned public servant and a much-needed crisis manager for the state. His announcement is a significant moment for Florida Democrats, introducing a candidate with a long and unique resume that includes serving as Orlando's first black police chief, Orange County's first black sheriff, and the current Orange County mayor since 2018. Demings' core message is that Florida needs a change, specifically criticizing the current administration's focus on grabbing headlines and petty political fights over delivering real results. His platform is centrally focused on two major issues: affordability and restoring local control. By highlighting the rapidly rising costs of housing, insurance, and utilities, Demings aims to connect with struggling working families across the state, even those in traditionally Republican-leaning areas. His background, combining executive municipal leadership with law enforcement, offers Democrats a rare profile that emphasizes competence and stability over ideological purity. A critical contrast in a state where Democrats have struggled to win statewide races for nearly 3 decades. Reasons and consequences of candidacy. Reasons for Demings. That Ron Demings' decision is driven by several strategic factors. First, he is term limited as Orange County mayor, making a gubernatorial run a natural progression for his political career. Second, he possesses unmatched executive experience within the Democratic field, having successfully led the highly populated Orange County, home to Orlando and its massive tourism industry, through multiple crises, including the COVID-19 pandemic and numerous hurricanes. He frames this experience as directly contrasting with the perceived inexperience of some Republican primary contenders. Third, his run is fueled by increasing friction with the state's Republican leadership, which has often preempted local authority on issues ranging from mask mandates to immigration policy. Demings seeks to restore power to local communities, a key pillar of his appeal to local government officials and voters wary of centralized control. Consequences and implications. The immediate consequence of Demings' entry is the establishment of a competitive Democratic primary. He is set to face former U.S. Congressman David Jolly, a former Republican who switched parties, setting up a primary contest between a moderate Democrat with deep local ties, Demings, and a political veteran known for his independent streak, Jolly. This primary will force a crucial discussion on the best path forward for the Florida Democratic Party. More broadly, Demings' candidacy has historic implications. If successful, he would become the first African-American governor of Florida. Furthermore, his wife, former U.S. Representative Val Demings, previously ran for the U.S. Senate, making them a powerful political couple with significant name recognition and fundraising potential, particularly among black voters and national Democratic donors. For Republicans, Demings presents a well-funded, credentialed challenger who cannot be easily dismissed as purely ideological, forcing them to pivot their attacks from national issues to Demings' local record. Prediction and Policy Solutions Platform and Proposed Solutions. Demings' proposed solutions center on immediate relief and government efficiency. Affordability. He plans to tackle the rising cost of living by holding insurance companies accountable, lowering utility costs, and increasing the supply of affordable housing options to combat the state's housing crisis. Healthcare expansion. A significant policy goal is to expand Medicaid coverage, aiming to provide health insurance to hundreds of thousands of uninsured Floridians. Local authority. He pledges to reverse the trend of state preemption, allowing local leaders greater flexibility to govern their communities according to local needs, especially concerning environmental and growth management issues. Path to victory and prediction. Jerry Demings faces a significant uphill battle in a state that has trended reliably Republican in recent election cycles. The Democratic path to victory in Florida requires massive voter registration and turnout, particularly among young voters, Hispanics in Central and South Florida, and the state's large black population, where Demings has a natural advantage. Demings' strategy will rely heavily on maximizing turnout in his Central Florida base, Orange County and surrounding areas, where he has proven his electoral strength. He must also successfully build a broad coalition by appealing to unaffiliated and moderate voters, who are dissatisfied with Florida's current economic trajectory, regardless of their position on culture war issues. Prediction: Demings has the strongest profile among the declared Democratic candidates due to his executive experience and name recognition. He is highly likely to win the Democratic primary. However, defeating a well-funded Republican nominee, likely either U.S. Rep. Byron Donalds or former House Speaker Paul Renner, in the general election will be exceptionally difficult. His success will hinge on his ability to shift the narrative away from national partisan divisions and onto pocketbook issues, convincing a critical mass of moderate suburban voters that he offers a practical, competent alternative to the current state leadership. The outcome will be close, but remains a distinct challenge for Democrats given Florida's current political tilt. This report provides a solid foundation for further campaign analysis, focusing on the context and consequences of Mayor Demings' entry into the 2026 race.